Hey there, it's Kay White jumping in to share some content today. I've I had taken the weekend off. It's just been a really busy month for me. And I said today, let me hop on and just talk about probably where we left off before with just hairstyles. I was designing some really cute African American females, and I started thinking about something we've talked about before and just the various hair textures of African American women. And I thought, let me go into that a little bit further since this is Black History Month. And I want to just kind of highlight some of the things that make Black women, in particular, just uniquely themselves and that kind of make us stand out, I guess, as a woman and as a culture. If you are an creator, an artist, and you're trying to capture the various looks of African American women, you might find it challenging at times because there's just so much. But I want to show you a prompt that I gave. Let's see. I was working with the prompt, and then I said, you know what? I want to have a larger face structure. I didn't want the chibi design per se. I wanted something a little bit different. And I'm using today my mentor's chibi creator, Misha Bazemore of Coco Twins. So I'm using her creative tool here. She has a GPT that will help you with creating chibi dolls or that style if you like that. But I'm using it for something a little bit different. I wanted to just capture again African American women. I thought I'd just do some cutout jean styles, and so have quite a few of those, and I'll probably put those in either some clip art or create a prompt guide for those styles. And if you aren't aware of what a prompt guide is, it's simply an art book, I would say, that helps you with creating designs. If you are finding that you just aren't getting good results with your prompts, you can actually invest in a prompt guide and use it to kind of help you hone your skills. Because every image that's created, if you're using the ChatGPT DALL-E, in this case is what I'm using, every image that is created typically will give you a prompt. So if I click on this image and I go over here, the little eye inside the circle on the end, I hit that, it will give me the actual prompt that was used by ChatGPT DALL-E to create this image. And if you wanted to, you could copy the prompt and then take it back and feed it into DALL-E again and see what you get. I won't do that today because I want to just explore more styles. And so we have this short curly look here. Very often I will feed into DALL-E what it is I want DALL-E to create for me. But more and more as you gain experience, you'll find that you can typically train ChatGPT to give you what you want. So you can get to the point where, based on designs you've already created, it will pretty much interpret what you're doing and what direction you're going in and become a really good intuitive tool to help you with creating art. So this style here, let's see, I want to go back because I want to see what I said. I was working with this previous style, and I got these beautiful girls here with textured, long, flowing, textured hair. And I said, okay, I want the faces a little bit larger. And again, you have to be really specific in terms of getting what you want. You have to really be very clear to ChatGPT. I I said, if you see here, I said, please create a new image and enlarge her face to show more detail. Thanks. I didn't intend to get an image and a face quite this large. What I should have said is enlarge the image, but still give me a full body image, and it in doing that it would have more than likely just enlarged the face but given me a really good full body image still. But since I got this, I thought I would work with this. I really like this image, and what I decided to do following this, I just said, and again, I'm trying to train DALL E3 to be really intuitive and know what I'm going to ask next. And so I said, keeping with this format, please create a new image with a different skin tone and hair color of an African American young woman. So I'm going to scroll down and you can see what I got this really cute image here. I wanted more of her hair in the image, and I then asked ChatGPT, let's see, I said, please recreate and change the aspect ratio of image to include all of her hair. Thanks. And that was basically me just asking ChatGPT to give me a full facial image, but include the hair in the image as well. And so this is what I got after I did that. It still didn't really give me all the hair like I wanted, but it did give me a nice face and tone. Remember, I had already, in the case of this, asked DALL-E 3 to give me various skin tones. And so what I'm going to do to continue to demonstrate here, I'm going to just I like playing around and checking and seeing what we can get. So let's do that now. I'm going to say something here. Let's see. And for the case of this, I am going to specify African American again. Once you've done this a few times, again, typically ChatGPT will become intuitive enough to know automatically what you're expecting and will create that for you. But since this is something that I was working on previously, I'm going to go ahead and put it in here again and just be very clear, saying continuing with this format. Please continue with this format and create an African American young girl with new, I'm going to say with a new hairstyle and with a different skin tone. And let's see what we get. So I am going to enter this and let's just see what our results are from this. Since we've already been going through the process again, so far 3 different images have been created of African American women. and each with a unique hairstyle. We're going to see how intuitive can it be on its own. Now, if it's not giving me what I want, then I will come back and ask for a specific hairstyle. And this looks very similar to the previous one. And I'm getting a network error here. Hold on. Let me get it to regenerate this and see if we can. From time to time, you're going to get errors when you're working on inside of ChatGPT. Sometimes it's the weather. Sometimes I think depending on the time of day, you have a lot of users using the system, and so you might get some error messages, but don't let that stop you. Just keep going. Usually it works itself out and you can resolve the issue pretty quickly. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I really like these. So if we scroll up here, it did a really good job of giving us, looks like the exact same face, but different hairstyles. And I really like that. That's nice. So what I'm going to do now is ask for a single image because I didn't want a portrait of, of several girls. And I'm gonna say something just to confirm that I like the style of the image generated. I just want a different format. I'm going to say, let's see. Let me confirm first that I like these. Let's try this instruction that I've given here. I'm saying these are very nice. However, please recreate and depict only one face with, and I'm going to say a hairstyle on an image. And let's see what we get. I'm trying to force DALL-E 3 to give me just one depiction. And sometimes it still doesn't give you exactly what you want. I'm going to say for the purpose of which I need the images, I really need to display only one face at a time. And we'll see. This may or may not work, but I'm trying to force it to give me what I want. So let's see what we get. But these are really cute. I like these. Let's enlarge this and just take a closer look. Aren't they cute? I love the eyes and the facial features. It looks like the exact same girl, just wearing about, what, 5 different hairstyles. Really, really nice. I love that. Now, what I could do is if, if I could determine a good way to express it and word it, I could see if I could get DALL-E 3 to continue to give me 5 images like this of different hairstyles, something like that. That would be really cool to put in a prompt guides where you could see the same face with different hairstyles. Oh, I like this. I like this. This one is really cute as well, and it has a unique, different hairstyle. And I am going to close it. It did follow my instruction. It only depicted one image. And I'm going to say, please create another unique image with a different skin tone and a new, I'm going to say a different hairstyle. And again, I'm just testing to see what it does. And if it doesn't give me what I want, then I'll go into explaining some of the different hairstyles and to try to force it to give me more. Because I want a variety. And that's probably what I should just go ahead and tell DALL-E 3. Give me a variety of different African American hairstyles. And let's see. Ooh, isn't that cute? That is just quite lovely. I think that's just gorgeous. Okay, so we have another short style here. Let's enlarge this and take a better look. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, and so I'm gonna say here, thanks. That lets DALL-E 3 know that they are following my instruction well. And let's say, please create a new image based on the previous instruction. Yeah, I'm going to say guidelines, but instruction I've provided. And let's see what we get this time. Oh, that's so cute though. I like that. Have the little delicate earrings on the side. Real cute image. Great smile. And what I'm hoping is that based on what I've already said, that ChatGPT is going to give me, and I say ChatGPT, but I'm really using ChatGPT's art generation tool, which is DALL-E 3. Okay, I love this. See how it gave me a new skin tone and really pretty hair. And let's just keep going. I'm going to say, please continue this time. I'm going to say, please continue with a new image. I've already fed into DALL-E 3 what it is that I'm looking for. I'm looking for African American women with a different skin tone and different hair. So let's see what it does this time. And usually images will generate pretty fast, and there it goes. And see, it's giving me a new image. And I would say even the skin tone is different, but I wanted to give me more styles. And so what I'm gonna do is just this time around try to force it. I'm gonna see if I can prime it or train it to give me what I want. So what I'm gonna say is this is great. However, I want a greater variety of skin tones, and hairstyles. A few I have in mind are, and you can list out some styles here. I'm gonna say I won't do the skin tone, but you can if you want to. And I'll share with you a prompt guide that I have created too to help you with your skin tones as well as African American hairstyles. But just to focus on the hair I'm going to say I have a few in mind, and then I'm going to list them here. I'm going to say, let's see. I'm going to say, I was getting ready to say micro braids, but I'm going to say well defined micro braids. What else can we do? I'm going to say elegant dreadlocks. And let's see, what else can we say? I'm going to say, stay in that same category of, I'm going to say Senegalese braids. Let me make sure I spelled that correct. Yeah, I did. They're capitalizing it. Yes, that's fine. Braids. And I'm going to say sister locks just to see if it's intuitive enough. And what else can I say? There's so many African American styles. I think I've probably worn them all at one time or another. But I'm going to say a silk press. Okay, silk press and afro. Just to give an idea. And then I'm going to say, please create one image no, not one image. Please depict one person. Okay, so just to give DALL-E 3 a little bit of guidance here, I've said, please depict one person in the images while showing a variety of skin tones and hairstyles. And I'm gonna, just to be really clear, I'm gonna say African American hairstyles. And I won't put it here. Let's go back up here. I'm gonna put it where I said while showing a variety of, I'm gonna say African American. African American skin tones and hairstyles. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and enter this command and just see what we get. See if we shared enough ideas for DALL-E 3 to give us some of what we want here. It is creating the first image, just processing it. So let's see what happens and see if it just gives us a good variety. I don't want to have all the same hairstyles that look so closely related. Want a good variety, and this is perfect. This is what I'm looking for right here. So here you can see that it has depicted looks like it might be braids that are pulled back. But yeah, it says here well-defined micro braids showing a unique skin tone. Her expressive features include almond eyes, and pretty much it's giving you some of the details of the prompt here. If you want to see the real actual prompt for this, let me show you that just in case it's helpful to you. And so you go over here to where you have the eye in the middle of a circle and click on that, and it'll give you the exact prompt that was used to create this image. And here it says create a detailed portrait of a single African American girl showcasing a variety of skin tones and hairstyles across a series of images. For the first image, focus on well defined micro braids, capturing her expressive features, including almond eyes and a vibrant smile. Ensure the portrait reflects a unique skin tone, emphasizing the beauty and diversity of African American beauty. The background should be simple, highlighting her hairstyle and facial details and celebrating individuality and style. So I really like this first image. It also displays other images, not the full image, but other. Actually, I just realized this is showing us different shades of skin tone. If you go up here, it's showing like a color chart of skin tone. And then some of these really look really closely related, though, so I'm not sure that it's specific to skin tone. But a really cute image here. We could take this image over to Canva if we wanted to use this headshot along with some other images. But so yeah, that's what we have. Let's see what it asks us. It says, if you would like to continue with more portraits featuring different hairstyles such as elegant dreadlocks, Senegalese twists, sister locks, silk press, and afro with varying skin tones, please let me know how you'd like to proceed. I'm going to say yes, please proceed. Okay, so once you have really trained DALL E3 and ChatGPT, once you've trained ChatGPT, the text tool for creating content, as well as the DALL E3 tool for generative AI art, you usually can get some pretty consistent results. And so this is a beautiful image. I love this one as well. And again, if you wanted to get the prompt, you would come over and just click in here, and it tells you what the exact prompt is. And I'm trying to see, does it really express how it created the skin tone? Sometimes it does not say it here in the prompt per se. It just says unique skin tone. But it's been doing a pretty good job of giving me some variety, I would say, with the different shades of skin tone. I like that. Yeah. This one up here looks like a little bit more honey, gold, or something like that. And then this one looks like it's more mocha or cocoa, I would say, more cocoa. And let's keep going. I'm going to say, please continue with another. On it. And you get to the point where you don't even have to say too much. You can just say continue. But I'm training it to let it know that it's doing a good job, on the right track. And let's hit enter and see what we get as the next result. It should be consistent with what we've been getting now. It should give us a little bit different skin tone and a unique hairstyle. That's what I'm looking for. So we're going to see if it's smart enough, intuitive enough to proceed with giving me the result that I need. Yes, perfect. Love this style. Another very, very pretty image. And you can see the detail in the hair. And these actually look like, let's see, these look like actually braids to me. Look like they're, no, these are Senegalese twists. Okay, very nice. I like those. Those very, very cute. And so I'm gonna close this out. And but I want to show you. Remember, I asked for detail, You see all the clean detail in here, how it's showing the baby hair laid down, and then the braids. And looks like there's some highlights in the braids. That is very, very cute. I like that. Okay, and so now let's try this. Since it's on a roll here in terms of giving us what we want, we're just going to say continue. Just one word, continue, and see what we get next. Once you have trained DALL-E 3, you can kind of relax a little bit. And you have a program working for you. Now, I certainly didn't ask for this, but I like this. It's showing me the difference between the skin tone. It has a little bit lighter golden shade on the left side, a little bit darker shade on the right side. I wasn't expecting this, did not even want this, because if I'm using these images in some type of prompt guide, or if I'm doing something like clip art, I wouldn't want a split face like this. However, since it has given it to me, I think it would be excellent in demonstrating skin tone if I were doing some type of prompt guide centered around skin tone. In fact, I'll probably use this image and just to display the different shades of African American women. This is a great image for that. And again, if you click on the eye in the center of the circle, it will give you a detailed prompt on exactly what this is and how to create this type of image. And so these are sister locks here that it is attempting to display. And okay, yeah, I guess maybe so. The sister locks I've seen look maybe slightly different, but there is just a beautiful illustration of African American hair and style. So I think it looks great. So let's close this out, and I'm going to just continue. If I were doing something specific, I probably would try to clean up this image a little bit and ask ChatGPT to recreate an image based on the request, but do not include a split screen. Make the entire shade of the face the same. Just remember, when you're working within ChatGPT DALL-E, you just have to be real specific about what it is that you're trying to create. And so next, I am going to just say continue and see what the next style is that we'll get. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to hit continue and see what we get next. I was going to give it some instruction to keep the skin tone one shade even, but since we're just demonstrating, the biggest thing that I wanted to demonstrate today is how you can continue to work with trying to train DALL-E to give you exactly what you want. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. This is a silk press hairstyle. I think that one is gorgeous. Yeah. So if we click over here, and it tells us, yeah, showcasing a silk press hairstyle with another unique skin tone. So it remembered my instruction in terms of what I wanted and gave a really, really pretty image here. So let's go ahead and continue here. and see if we can get another unique image. And I'm liking these images so much, I am probably going to put them in a prompt guide. And let's see. I think the next style that I mentioned previously was an afro, so that's probably, yeah, that's what we've gotten here. Very, very, very cute afro style. And let's see. Again, let's just look at the prompt here. Okay, I like this. Very, very cute, showcasing an afro hairstyle highlighting a different skin tone. I like that, and just depends on how creative you want to be. You could go on and on. You could do different colors and highlights, and even more hairstyles. Actually, there's so many more. I have a actual guide that I just completed that really breaks down the various hairstyles. We could do updos and buns and knots, and the list goes on and on. You might have a braided updo versus a straight updo, but and then highlight the baby hair, all of that. So I do have a guide that's coming out that I will reference back probably because I'm finishing it up now. But again, very, very, very cute styles here. Let's scroll back up and just kind of look at what we got. We got a variety of skin tones. We got a variety of just really cute hairstyles and oh, just really cute images. I like all of these. I think it did a pretty good job. After I gave it a little bit more instruction, I was trying to initially let DALL-E 3 figure it out on its own, but after a little time, I realized that I needed to get a little bit more instruction, and it worked. It didn't take much. But again, I like this image here that's displaying the 5 different hairstyles all together. I like that. That's really cute. Okay, so that's all that I have for you today. Again, this has been Kay White with Girls in Finance, just sharing another tip and some tricks on creating the hairstyles that you want and teaching DALL-E 3 to become a tool and assistant that you can train to give you the information that you want, the results that you want when you're creating art. Okay, take care and check the description because I will share some resources that will help you as you continue to hone your skills in creating art images using ChatGPT's DALL-E tool. Thanks so much. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.